What's up, couch potatoes? Welcome to Kouch Chronicles.
Where we talk about all things real life.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Kelsey, and this is episode 45. Woohoo!
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up, Kristen?
What's up, Kelsey? Not much.
Not much, just making a podcast. All right, let's get right into it. That was crazy. Okay.
We're gonna do our date recaps.
Yeah, it's May date recaps because we both went on dates in May.
We did.
And can confirm we both, for sure, are going on dates in June.
Yes.
I cannot make any promises past that.
Honestly, depending on what happens, maybe me either.
True. Okay.
Wait, I'm so excited for this month, though. I can't wait to talk about my June month.
I could not be more excited for your June date. I just have such a good feeling about it.
Me too, so I hope I'm not wrong because these men be letting you down.
Well, so far my initial feelings have been accurate.
Yeah,
as of
my
recent.
intuition is good too.
Yeah, it's true. So anyways, we're going to talk about the dates that we went on in May. Yay. May.
No,
This
this
is
is going to be a
hard.
doozy.
Why do I feel like this is so hard right now? I can't remember how to talk or anything.
I feel like I sat up and I slowly am sinking down.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
So, I went on a date with a guy from Hinge, which I'm for sure deleting now because some man commented on there and was like, "I've seen you on here a million times. How are you still single?" I was like, "Fuck you, dude. That's my sign.
You
I gotta
don't
go."
call someone out.
Right. And now I'm like, great. I'm one of those people that's recycled through Hinge now. You know when you see the same guy over and over and you're like, what the fuck? That's probably me now. People are going to start thinking something's wrong with me.
Still?
They've got to think something's wrong with me. Anyways.
Well, same with me. I'm still on there.
How long have you been on there without deleting it?
Oh, like maybe a couple months.
Yeah, 5 years. Going on 6.
You didn't delete it one time within that 5 years?
No.
That's crazy.
I'm glad I didn't either because everyone that I thought I should delete it for, nope. Well, except Neighbor Boy, I guess. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is a Hinge boy. We were actually supposed to go out in April, but I was at brunch with the girlies and he called me and rescheduled. And I was like, that was crazy that he just called me for that.
Yeah.
Like, a text would have been fine. Anyways.
Nice.
And then we also rescheduled like 3 other times. And one time, I think they were all me, except for one. But it was kind of my fault because he texted me on like a Monday and we had plans Thursday, I think. And I didn't text him back because I forgot. And then Wednesday I texted him and I said something about like still on for tomorrow. Something like that. Or I said looking forward to tomorrow. And he texted me and he goes, I didn't hear back from you, so I made other plans. And I was like, that's fair.
Kind of savage. I like it.
And he's like, but I do really want to go out with you. So can you do whatever date it was? And I said yes. And I went. Okay. It was fine. Honestly, a little awkward at first.
Yeah.
Which I don't feel like that happens very often.
No, not for you.
No. Yeah, it's not very often that I feel like awkward on a date. But it was like kind of awkward. And now I think I know why.
Yeah.
But anyways. We went to this place called South of Next and got dinner. And he doesn't drink, which honestly was perfect because I didn't want to drink. Like,
okay. Yeah, that's good.
it's so bad for my leg. And it was like
Yeah.
a weeknight and like it just felt like a waste. So we didn't drink. We just had water and chips and salsa. And then I think I got like a burrito or something. I don't even remember. Oh, no. I got I got a birria enchilada. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was good.
yum.
Also, this is the second time that I've gone to this place on a date and sat in the exact same spot.
That's so
But
funny.
it's like you are seated.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are the odds of that? Anyways, and it was fine. Honestly, like we had some pretty good conversations. Like once we like sat down and were like more comfortable, I think conversation flowed pretty easily. Like I never felt like there wasn't anything to talk about. But I don't know what it is. I've gone on dates now with 2 different guys who have told me stories about how they've gotten up and left in the middle of a date. First date.
That's crazy.
Isn't that insane? I have never done that.
I've never done that. I've thought about it one time.
Yeah. There's been times where I should have, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how do I keep meeting guys that are doing this? And
I feel like, why is it more mean for guys to do it than for girls to do it?
I was like, well, did you pay at least? He's like, yeah, I paid, but then I left. And he's like, and honestly, I shouldn't have paid. And I'm like, he is so blunt and straightforward about everything he says.
Yeah.
Like some of the things he said, I literally like laughed and I go, yeah, you are very straightforward. Like you do not beat around the bush, but not like it's almost like he didn't like some of the stuff he said. I was like, that was kind of mean, not to me, but like just in general, or like something that like most people wouldn't say out loud. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. It was kind of funny, but like there were no feelings at all for me, like romantically, or even like I want to be friends with you. I was just kind of like, this was nice. I had a good time, but like we need to waste each other's time.
Yeah.
But at one point he goes, I think I might be autistic. And I go, yeah. But not in like obviously not in a negative way or anything, but it was just the way he was like so blunt about things that I'm like, I don't know anyone else who would say that, you know what I mean?
I
was
get
like
it.
he just didn't, it's like he would say things and not realize like how offensive they could be.
I get that.
I don't know, like there's just times where you need to tell a little white lie, and he did not, like, honest,
especially like on a first date too. Like you could be nice.
And he didn't say anything mean to me. Like, at no point was, like, I offended at anything. But, like,
that is so
I don't
funny.
know how to explain it. I don't know.
Just very blunt.
Just very blunt. Very honest. So, yeah, it was fine. I told him after that I was like, I don't see this going anywhere. Like, I don't have those types of feelings. And he was like, I appreciate the honesty. And I was like, cool. And that was it. Haven't talked since. And, yeah, I feel like that's how it should go. Like, on a first date if you want to see someone again or not.
Yeah.
Like, you just know. On both ends, really. And I did not.
I usually feel like I'm either like, no, I don't, or, yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually agree with that. Because Neighbor Boy, I feel like that's how it was.
I just don't think I ever have been on a first date with someone and was like, oh, yeah.
Like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't know.
It's only happened to me like twice.
Yeah.
In my adult life, anyways.
It's usually like after the second or third date that I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this guy. I can admit to myself that I like him.
Yeah, that's very true for you. Well, that's it.
I feel like mine's really not that exciting either.
Yeah. I feel like
it was just
it's more fun actually when you're like dating someone more seriously, because then you go do more exciting things. I think like first dates are always just like dinner or drinks.
Yeah. Well, mine wasn't a first date.
That's true. Good point.
I had a date with 6'2" again.
I'm rethinking that name.
I know. And it was fun. He works nearby sometimes, like downtown, and he was gonna be in the area and was like, hey, would you want to meet up at Happy Does after? Well, actually, he was like, do you want to meet up and get chicken tenders and like a beer when I'm done? And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I would love that. And he knows that I love chicken tenders. And he's like,
those specific chicken tenders are so good.
And he was like, I can let you pick the place. And I was like, oh my gosh, Happy Does.
Duh.
You said chicken tenders, Happy Does.
Yeah.
They're so good. And so met him at Happy Does. It was like a Padres game day, so they were having game day deals, and so we got a bucket of beer. It was like 5 beers, I think, for like $30. Is that a good deal? Yeah, a bucket.
I think so.
I think that's a pretty good deal. I don't know. I never drink beer like that except when I'm with a man. I feel like, you know.
Yeah. True.
But so we got a bucket of beers, and then we like chatted for like hours, honestly, because this date started at like what, 3:30, and yeah, and I was gone like all day. So we went to Happy Does, talked for like hours. We got like honestly like 3 or 4 buckets of beer by the end of it.
I remember you were drunk.
Yeah, because we just kept like talking and drinking and laughing and ha 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 whatever. And then we didn't really want the night to end. So we came back to like our place but went to the like bar that's like on our block. And then we sat there for like another like hour or two before they closed and got a couple more beers and food. Again, we got a really good like burrito quesadilla or something. It was like,
that sounds so good.
it was so good. But yeah, it was really fun. Like they also have like at this bar they have like games. So they have like Connect Four and Uno. So we were playing those games too. And then they have the one with the little hooks.
Okay, we need to go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You would love it.
Yeah, I love that shit.
But so we were playing that, and then finally we were just sitting there talking, and then he ended up coming back up and staying the night. So
yay.
Yeah. Yep.
More to come on that.
Yeah, I do have further updates on that situation, but
I cannot wait.
I'm gonna wait.
We're gonna wait.
Out of respect.
I cannot wait.
Yeah. So get ready.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah. Can't tell you when it's gonna happen, but
hopefully sooner than later.
you know. But anyway, my June date, this is gonna be really confusing, but my June date is going to be very, very exciting, and I have been excited to talk about it for like a while now.
Like 2 months now. So stay tuned. But you know what I kind of want to talk about when it comes to men?
What?
No matter what, karma is going to do her job. It's just going to do her job.
Karma is a girl's girl.
Karma is a girl's girl.
Through.
And you know what? Fuck it. I decided I wasn't really going to talk about Tattoo Man at all because it honestly felt embarrassing by the end because of how it went down and how like insanely childish it was. But I have a perfect example of karma being a girl's girl, okay?
Oh my gosh. Please share with the class.
It's literally so perfect, okay? So Tattoo Man, like doesn't matter. He got caught just doing some foolish shit, okay? Like just I really just can't believe that we're finding men at the ages that we are.
Yeah, doing the things that they're doing.
They're acting the way that they're acting. Like,
yeah.
I'm actually just embarrassed for them.
Me too.
And I'm like,
it's embarrassing.
Like
grow up.
That's so insane.
Grow up.
So, anyways, caught him, in the act, sort of. Anyways, whatever, doesn't matter. He was staying with me. It was like Sunday night until Tuesday that he was here. And it was like the best ever. And then I found out what I found out Tuesday morning while he was still there. And he had his dog with him. So I found out, but like he was here for a while and we were like talking. And he's like, I need to take my dog out. And I'm like, okay. So I go with him. Also, he was injured at the time, okay? He was about to get surgery because he was injured. And so we go outside to take his dog out. And the pet area was like, there were some spots that were like wet. It looked like they had just rinsed it.
Yeah.
And his dog was doing something and he was trying to get his dog's attention, so he stomped on the ground, but he stomped where it was wet. And he ate shit so hard.
It's so funny because I had no idea what had happened that morning.
Yeah, she didn't know yet.
I knew something was slightly off. And I was like, I have no idea what's going on right now. But then Kelsey told me what happened and you were still laughing about it. So then I started laughing. And I didn't know that, like, not only was I laughing at him, I was laughing at a man while he was down. Down for a good reason. But, like, that is so funny.
No, but the way that he fell, he, like, because he's injured, tried to, like, protect that injury.
Oh my gosh, so it was so dramatic.
And when I tell you, he was in so much pain. Like, he was actually in so much pain. And I was laughing out loud. I was laughing out loud. And I said, I'm so sorry for laughing. Are you okay? He's like literally crawling on the ground, like moaning and groaning. He's in so much pain.
I don't care how old you are. People falling is fucking
Dude,
funny.
it was so funny. But it gets better because we get back up to my apartment and he's like smelling his shirt and like his shoes. He's soaked. Okay, he fell where it was wet. And he's like, does this smell like dog pee? And I smell it. And it was. The man slipped and fell in dog pee
That is so funny.
and had to drive, I don't know, an hour home after that.
Just
so literally,
melon and
he
sniffing
had
dog
to put,
pee.
we had to put his shoes and his shorts in like a bag for him to carry home because they were soaked in dog pee.
Ew.
Literally, I've never seen Karma work faster.
Oh, I love
never
her.
seen her work faster. It was so incredible. So
That is beautiful.
yeah. Also, in Havasu with the liar, immediately after I found out everything, we were out on the razors and he got a flat tire and a cracked windshield.
Karma works
I'm
fast.
like, damn, sometimes she really is like on it. She's
Yeah.
on it. And I know there's more to come. But
Oh yeah,
I love when I can see it with my own eyes.
it's like a tangible
immediately.
karma.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, validated. All my feelings
You're like,
just
"Fuck
got
you."
validated.
You know what? Actually, fuck you.
So yeah, I just love how karma works. You know.
I know. Well, that's like really it. It's a really short episode, I feel like, this week.
Yeah, the dates were like kind of boring this week.
But yeah. But don't worry. I'll have a lot to say next month.
Yes, she will, and I'm excited for that. I cannot make the same promise. I'm deleting my dating apps this month, so
Yeah.
I'm leaving it up to the universe.
I think that's good. I'm excited for you to get off the app.
I think so too. Honestly, I just get overwhelmed and stressed out because sometimes I'm like, this is fun. And then they start asking me to go out. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's
no,
how I am
I don't
every
want to
time.
go out, actually.
That's why I delete it so often.
And then I feel bad because I'm like not responding to people anytime they ask for like my number or to go do something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now I just am one of those men who can't commit.
Yeah. Follow us on all of our social media. We are on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. All Kouch Chronicles. Couch with a K, Chronicles with a K.
Love you guys so much. Tune in next week. We don't know what we're talking about. Hey, let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about.
If you've made it to this point in the episode, please let us know. You're required to.
Oh my god. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Love you.
Love you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Bye now.
Bye bye.